The legend.
Like legit. But it's on to this time, man. Dwight Howard versus Shaquille O'Neal. And I mean, statistically, it's not even really a contest. Shaquille, I think he has 4 rings. Dwight Howard has 1, and it was 2020, you know what I'm saying, COVID year. So a lot of people don't even really count that as a ring, but he does have a ring. And he's over in the Tijuana League, or wherever the fuck he overseas playing, which by all estimate is a step down from the NBA. It's not really taken seriously. And Shaquille O'Neal, on asking about Dwight Howard, like when Dwight Howard was brought up in a conversation where they were talking about his stats, he said something along the lines of, you know, Dwight Howard should probably be scoring more because all of those people are the equivalent to like a YMCA or some shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Basically saying it's a lower league and Dwight Howard is a superstar, which is true. I mean, let's not try to sugarcoat it here. I'm so tired of people trying to be so, you know, the truth is always hidden because they want to save somebody's feelings. Dwight Howard wasn't cutting it. He didn't make any team in the NBA. He couldn't stomach that. He felt like he still had some years in him, so he went overseas to play. He wasn't good enough to play in the NBA. Now, keep in mind, I wholeheartedly believe, and I'm not even going to name any names to sound hating, but I can think of 2 individuals that are terrible and probably should be over there with Dwight Howard, or Dwight Howard should probably have a motherfucking spot. He is not the worst player in the NBA as of this year. You feel what I'm saying? I just think he may have had a reputation, or, you know, his name followed him, and, you know, teams didn't want to take that risk on him. You know, he's up there in age. He's not a LeBron. He's not always healthy. I know he's been hurt for quite a few, actually. I think it's his knees or is his hips. It was something like that was keeping him out for a little bit, man. But he was always iffy. You feel what I'm saying? And I know one fantasy NBA year, it was the year, oh shit, I forgot, man. But I had picked him up and he got injured and he was out. So I never really forgiven him for that. I mean, it's not his fault. But then again, it is. You feel me? But, you know, that's the truth in the matter from Shaq's side. And Shaq is making jokes. You feel what I'm saying? Shaq is a commentator now. He's making jokes, and he's making obvious jokes that has some truth behind it. You feel me? And then Dwight Howard tried to clap back, but I don't even think he has room because he knows Shaquille is right. He tries to take the mighty PC answer. You're too big of a superstar. You shouldn't be disrespecting. These people are good. And it's like, bro, you do realize you're only saying that because you're over there. You're only saying that bullshit because you're over there. That's number 1. Number 2, if you were over here in the NBA and Shaq said something about somebody else, you would not even comment because you would know that that's the case. You feel me? I.e., look at everybody else. Ain't nobody came to Dwight Howard's back and tried to, you know what I'm saying, clap back on Shaquille. Nobody. You feel me? Because they know it's true. When you go overseas, you're pretty much washed up, but don't want to be washed up. You can't stomach that. You feel that you got some years left in you. Dwight Howard should go over there and it should be like him playing in the fucking WNBA. There, I fucking said it. It's the truth. And I don't think Shaquille O'Neal was saying it to just be disrespectful. I think he was just cracking jokes. And, you know, some jokes hit you in a place where you feel insecure about yourself, and that's one of the jokes that Dwight Howard this is probably the first time in a long time that Dwight Howard has been on the B team, if ever, that he's ever been a second thought. You see what I'm saying? And that's got to be a hard pill to swallow. That's like the equivalent of an old white lady understanding that she's not being looked at anymore. But she's always been beautiful growing up. But then there's that one instance where that younger girl comes and really, you know what I'm saying, her beauty shines and puts that older lady in her place. And she tries to, you know, get surgeries and tummy tucks and all this other shit. That's the equivalent of what Dwight Howard's going through right now. You feel me? He is not ready to give up. You know what I'm saying? He feel like he's healthy. He's not ready to give up on the NBA, and he didn't want to just take his roses and bow out respectfully. You got your ring on the back end of your career. Take that ring and go sit down somewhere. Maybe get picked up by a sports station to be one of the broadcast niggas and chill. Make your money that way. Make your money in other avenues. Hell, do what Green is doing with the podcast. Get on the podcast. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, dude is not obviously ready to hang it up. He feels like he still has something to prove, and which I feel like he's pretty much washed up, and the stats show it. And then he wasn't picked up. It's just what it is, man. I don't think anything Shaq said was wrong. I think it just hit Dwight Howard in the sore spot. And you know, if it didn't, he wouldn't even warranted his response that he had. That I hate that whole PC. Now you want to be, because I've seen some interviews and I've seen some shit with Dwight Howard, you know what I mean? And he ain't always been like that, but he's been humbled. He's coming from a place where he has been humbled. Like, nigga, you're not the cheese anymore, dude. You're not even on the sandwich anymore. You feel me? You're overseas, man. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, right now, right here to the man, if I wanted to watch Dwight Howard play, I don't know where to fucking go to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what channel they have that shit on, even if it's on a channel. I don't know anything outside of let me Google this shit. You know what I mean? And I bet you his fucking fan base over here at least has went down. I know Stoudemire, he went over there before, you know, and I saw an interview with him where he was like, yo, they treated him like a god. He's probably getting a lot of, you know what I'm saying, Asian bitches to suck him off. He's probably feeling himself over there. But at the end of the day, it's not the NBA, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not that guy anymore, pal. You know what I mean? And that's just a hard pill to swallow for people that are used to being the man. You feel me? So Dwight Howard, stop being a bitch, bro. You know what it is. Sit your ass down. It comes with everybody. Age comes with grace. And I don't think that was a graceful answer. I think that was my butthurt answer. You feel me? You should have took that jab and be like, you know, come back with another, you know, come back with another jab at Shaquille O'Neal, because he ain't perfect, man. And I mean, I can go into a whole nother video on shit that he did, but what I can do is respect him, respect Shaquille O'Neal, because everything that he has done wrong, he admits to it, he owns up to it, and he admits to it, owns up to it, and is a man about his wrongdoing. That I can say. And I mean, we can also get, like I said, do a whole nother video on that. But nah, I just wanted to comment on that because I felt like Dwight Howard was being a real pussy made bitch. But hey, rate, comment, subscribe. Holla at your boy, E FooLy.
Oh, E FooLy signing the fuck out.
Spread the word, I'm back breaking, bitch.